What in God's name is going on in here?
52.
Trent, we doing this shit, man?
Let's do it, man.
Good, man. We're doing this again.
Episode 17.
Episode 17 was hijacked, dude. It was hijacked.
hijacked.
It was taken away, dude. So
It was literally physically stolen.
it was physically stolen. So we're gonna redo this, and it's gonna be a little different. And the reason why we're doing this is not because we could just phone it in and be just like, hey, you know what, fuck this, man. I don't want to do this. We don't want to do
next
this. We
week.
just screw it. We'll just go to next episode 18 and move on. And but we don't want to do that, man. And so it's Johnny's not here, and that's okay. It's all right.
Totally fine.
You can push through this.
Okay, so this is the 52 podcast, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like one of the staples behind the name of the podcast is there's 52 weeks in a year, and we're gonna put out an episode every single week.
Right, and because people ask all the time, it's like, okay, so what's the 52? And then after I tell them, like, oh, okay. But like I said, that's the point that we do it every week. We want to make sure this is a thing. We don't phone this shit in. We don't just say, we'll record 20 of these and just stick them on there.
That's right.
Like we don't do that. We do this. So that being said, yeah, we're gonna, coming into contact with a lot of folks that listen to us and listen to our podcast, they're always like, man, you guys are every week it's there, dude.
Yeah.
Every week it's there, and it's like I can't let we don't want to let them. I'm not saying we're not the Beatles, man. We're not or the Who. No. So we're not nobody famous yet, dude. We're not there yet, dude. We're not even close to being there yet.
No, but I think one of the
that want to hear us, dude.
I think one of the key points behind it is we want to be consistent.
Sure.
Because for the avid listeners that are listening to it, we want something for you guys to sink your teeth into every week. We want you to be able to have something to listen to, and we had an episode 17 that was recorded and ready to go and everything, and it got jacked.
I got hijacked. So my question is, and I want to make sure Angel's mic's hot. I want to ask Angel, how was your brunch, Angel?
So sad part. While we were waiting, I was like, I'm gonna go check the car.
Yeah,
everything was fine. I went back, but the brunch was amazing. It's called Harry's. It's called Harry's.
Harry's can suck my ass.
Harry's can suck my yes. Thank you. But yeah, it was very unfortunate.
No. We at the 52, man. We try to make everything a funny.
Yeah.
I don't like because I was pissed, but the thing about it is shit happens for me what it is like it pisses me off that somebody would do that and it's a piece of shit.
Somebody would do that.
Yeah,
and
people work hard for this stuff, man. People work hard.
So for those of you that are listening, Angel had producer Angel. He had his laptop in his backpack. He went into a place and he came back out and his backpack had been stolen. And obviously the hard drive and all that kind of stuff, like the contents of that hard drive was precious cargo, and that precious cargo was episode 17. We lost the episode, but we're not. You thought somebody stealing a laptop was going to stop us from putting out an episode? No. So what did we do? We're back in the studio and we're recording another episode 17 because we're absolutely putting something out for you guys to listen to.
No, we can't miss a week, man. There's no way I could miss a week. With the clear conscience, I couldn't do it. Like I said, I'm not anybody. We're not nobody yet. We're not superstars or anything. It's not even that, dude. It's just the point that people who take the time to listen to us, it means the world to us. So we'll sit here and we'll stay a little late and we'll knock another one out, man. We'll do it and we'll kick it, and then we'll be back tomorrow again to do another one. So you get sweet number 18, man. So, but that doesn't matter. So that being said, we're gonna try to do our best to recreate 17 and do what we can here. But like I said, let's hop into it, man. Let's go with the flow. Let's go for it, dude. And so 17 was a lot of good stuff, man. We talked. My thing is, I'm a big. I can't get enough of it, dude. And I got to get the sponsorship from TUBI, dude. TUBI's my thing, man.
Yeah,
TUBI,
dude.
Streaming TUBI, fucking the app is. I'm blowing up the app. I'm burning it up on my Roku there. Dude, I love it.
Draining them gigs.
Draining it, dude. We touched on TUBI because I'm a big fan. Now I'm a big fan of the '60s Batman series, dude. The Batman series was crazy, man. We were sitting there and we were just watching episode upon episode, dude. And it's just, you know what? I come to find out, dude. That that Batman was teaching me life lessons, dude. He was telling me to stand in line, dude. He was telling me to put my seatbelt on and shit, dude. It was just like,
You were talking about the episode where he legitimately was telling Robin to put his
Yeah, dude.
belt on.
They hopped in the because they were chasing. I think they were chasing Catwoman in this particular episode, and he was like, "Let's get in the." They hopped in the Batmobile, and Robin jumps in, and Batman puts his seatbelt, and the Batmobile has a certain sound, like like cars do. And Robin's like, "Well, we're just going to block down the street. Who cares?" And he's like, "Well, Robin, when you get your driver's license, I thought Robin was old enough to drive already. Like, apparently he's not.
Yeah.
But so." He's like, so when you get your license, you got to be a responsible driver. Put your seatbelt on, and it was interesting, man. That they did these little, they gave you a little life lesson, which was cool. You're not just watching, buffoonery. And the other thing was again, they were chasing Catwoman in this episode, and they went to the museum to find her, and they stood in line, and the guy behind the ticket booth was like, "Hey, Batman, you don't have to wait in line." He's like, "No, we're citizens. We're gonna wait in line, dude. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna wait our turn." We don't get no special privilege. We're just citizens, And they paid for their ticket when they got their turn and everything. It was cool to see manners, manners being shown in this show, and it was just it's interesting to see these shows, to go back and watching them, and I love them, dude. And it's just wholesome, dude. It's just so wholesome to watch these guys. And Adam West, dude, he was handsome, dude. Adam West was handsome,
He's a good looking guy, man.
Dude, that mouth was nice, dude. Like when he had his mask on, his mouth looked pretty good, dude.
He had that Bruce Wayne bottom.
Yeah, dude, he had
You know
that
what I'm
good shit. Yeah,
Bruce
that
Wayne
good
bottom.
stuff, dude. But
Hey, who played in the TV one,
Mhm.
the TV series? Who played? I can't remember the guy's name. Something Ramiro, the guy that played. Joker.
The Joker, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look that up,
The
Jen.
Joker. And he had a mustache, dude. And they had it.
Yeah.
Back then they didn't give a shit if they didn't cover his mustache up.
Nope.
They put the paint.
The paint on top of his
it's
mustache.
Like, oh, he's got a mustache. Okay. They didn't give a shit, dude. Like they didn't care. Like,
Yeah. Hey,
I like that though.
while she's looking that up,
Yeah,
can
go
we
ahead.
talk about the Batman suit from the 60s?
It was so
TV
good,
show?
dude. It looked like pajamas.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was literally just
It was-
pajamas.
It was like
that's all.
pajamas, and he had like silky boxers over the top,
Yeah.
And it,
Cesar Romero. That's it. Yeah.
yeah, dude. And he had a mustache and shit.
Yeah.
It was, and they, like I said, they weren't trying to hide his mustache. It was like, shit, he's got one, fucking, And but no, dude, I've been binging Tubi, man. Look at that guy,
Yeah.
man. He's awesome. Look at that little monkey. Yeah, I've been binging the Tubis, man. And it's I like it, dude. I really like it. There's so much stuff on there, dude. Like I
What's
said,
some of the shows you've been watching?
so we got Batman, Alf, Transformers, the whole series of Transformers is on there.
Yeah.
Like the animated one.
Yeah.
What's happening, dude? You ever seen What's Happening?
Nuh-uh.
What's Happening is a good show. It's like it was so they had a lot of and I respect this, dude. It was really cool because I grew up on this stuff. They had a lot of there was an age like when Fred Sanford came out. There was a lot of things that they had like a lot of what's the other one called oh geez what the guy that used to say Dynamite geez Louise but anyway, so what I'm saying is they had a lot of urban TV shows, dude. And it paid homage to a lot of these to see what the black culture was going through at this time, dude, in the 70s and 80s and shit. So yeah, Jimmy Walker was on there. I can't remember that show. Good Times, yeah, dude. I'm drawing a blank. Good Times, dude. So they had Jimmy Walker on there. But I'm just saying, it's just like these shows were amazing. They were speaking what they were going through in the urban area, in the urban areas, in the urban culture, what they were going through at these times. But they made it funny, dude. They made jokes out of it. There was one episode on What's Happening where one of the guys is like, just because we're black doesn't mean we can't, make it or whatever. It was just really nice to see these things. That it was a positive spin on these shows, man. It was just really nice to see that, and I enjoy that. It was, like I said, again, wholesome comedy, funny. Nothing was woke. It was just chill, man. It was just funny stuff, dude.
I was just going to say, I feel like one of the biggest things about TV shows back in the day, and you're more versed in those type of shows than I am, but it feels like those were shows about things that are happening in the moment,
sure,
or situational type things, and less about like promoting an agenda.
Sure.
And I feel like basically everything that comes out today,
Yeah.
regardless of whether it's, left leaning or right leaning or whatever, there's just an agenda that is being driven.
Yeah, and I agree with you because the thing was, it's like I don't when I watch TV shows, I don't want it to be a gender driven. Like
Yeah.
for example, there's some shows that are very left, and then like even the other side, like Tim. I love Tim Allen. I love him
Yeah.
on Tool Time. I love
Yeah.
Tim Allen on Tool Time. I grew up with that
Home
show.
Improvement.
Man. I love
Yeah.
that show, dude. But now he had his new show, Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing, yeah.
And it's fine. It's funny, but I just don't like the in your face conservative stuff because I don't want any of that. I don't want left or right on it. I don't want anything.
That's such a
I
good
want to
point.
laugh, dude.
That's such a good point. You know,
Yeah.
and we talked about that a while back too.
Yeah.
Where like, can we like? Does there have to be something, or
Right.
can we can we not make shows
Yeah.
just about like situations or
Yeah.
specific things or whatever like anymore? Is there always just some sort of agenda?
Yeah.
And there really is to be.
No, and I hate it.
It's sad,
and I hate it because it's left and right, dude. And I hate it. And that's why when I was watching What's Happening, you got the if people who watch What's Happening know what I'm talking about. You got Rerun, you got Dwayne, and you got what's the other main character's name? I forget. But what I'm saying, Rob. And the funny thing is just like the funny things about it was just like they're friends and they got to get home in time before their mom gets mad at them or. It was just really fun scenarios, dude. It was just really funny. His little sister tells on him. Just those little funny scenarios were hilarious, dude. They go to a regular hangout at Shirley's. It's a restaurant, and it wasn't called Shirley's. Now it had a spinoff. It was called Shirley's.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was called I forget the name of the place, the restaurant they used to hang out at. But it was just them hanging out. The waitress is talking trash to them. It's just funny, dude. It's just innocent stuff, and nobody was taking it seriously. And I missed those shows like that. I missed all that stuff.
I'm trying to think like what would you consider a show that happens today that's even remotely close to that? Something that's not agenda driven or like
the last thing I saw, the thing that was cool about, and that's why I like stuff like The Office. Office
fair.
was cool.
Yeah,
Office was cool,
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
even I think like Friends and shit like that Friends was just cool, man. It was just granted, I know people will say they were people will say they were privileged folks that lived in a nice Manhattan, apartment or whatever. But I think they were funny. Like Joey was an actor.
Yeah.
Rachel was even a waitress.
Well, the criticism was that they were all white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was two. Yeah, and
white.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think the producer or whoever wrote it or whatever came out and apologized that it was so white.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Like I said, I'm not trying to get political, but I just wish we could just have TV shows where it's just fun, dude.
Right.
I just want to laugh, dude. I just want to laugh. I don't give a shit about anything. I don't want to think about anything. I don't want to think about that.
What's your favorite sitcom? All time favorite sitcom.
All time sitcom. It's good. It would be Seinfeld, but I think it would. In all honesty, I think my favorite sitcom would be, like I said, Raymond. The reason why Raymond.
I loved Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, and the reason why Raymond, because like I said, I love Raymond because it was about him, not his kids. And because TV shows, sitcoms always go that once the kids are born, the show goes to the kids. You focus on the kids growing up.
Yeah.
But with Raymond, the kids grew up, but it was like that was an afterthought. It was all about him, dealing with things and getting older. And I like that, dude. That's why I liked Raymond so much, because it was about Raymond.
Yeah.
And it was about him, and it was not about the kids.
I guess I should have prefaced that question with other than Seinfeld. What's your favorite? It's
Seinfeld.
obviously. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you know that it's like his favorite show, favorite show of all time, huh?
And the thing about Seinfeld, dude, and I'll say this,
Yes,
I'll say this about Seinfeld, and I think I was talking to another Seinfeld fanatic like myself, and we talked about this. We said the last episode of if you're a Seinfeld fan, we want your feedback on this. I think the last episode of the Seinfeld, the season finale, was trash. I think it was terrible. I think they overdid it by bringing all the old characters back in. I think they did overload and trying to make it funny and over the top with the thing. I think if they just went out on a different thing, like the last episode of Raymond was really good. Like he I think Raymond almost died on the operating table, and that was good, dude. That was like a nice ending.
There was one of the things that I thought Everybody Loves Raymond did really well is they didn't just explore the dynamic of like him to his family. They explored the dynamic of people in his family to him.
Yeah.
And the relationship he had with his brother.
Yeah.
There's several episodes where like there was like tension between the two of them or whatever, and they'd resolve it with something funny or something, whatever. But I agree with you, man. It's such a good show.
Yeah, no, Raven was awesome,
show.
dude, and every character was good. His mom was good. His dad was. I think his dad was
awesome.
Just I think he was the unsung hero with the dad because just everything he did. Because I think what it was is he took the dad was there. The dad was what everybody was thinking. What everybody wanted to say but couldn't say it. The dad said it. And he was just like Archie Bunker. Our Archie Bunker was the same way. All in the Family, Archie Bunker. Same thing. He wanted to say what we wanted to all say, but we were afraid to say it because you'll look up like you're a piece of shit or racist or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. It's just everybody's thinking that, dude. Everybody wants to say the same thing you're saying, but everybody's afraid. And even more so nowadays, it's just you got to be careful what you're saying. And I think if we were all honest with each other, damn, dude, we're going deep, fucking deep.
Yeah, we're getting deep,
deep throat, dude. Deep throat, dude.
We're getting deep.
Somebody's choking on this shit. Anyway, no, all I'm saying is like we all would just talk to each other, be open with each other. I think it'd be really we could all figure out. Oh, that's where you're coming from. Okay, well, you're coming from this. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I just wanted to be.
But see, that's the thing. You can't, at the risk of again, like toeing the political line. But like that's the thing is like you can't say, you're not allowed to say like what's on your mind. You're not allowed to say, what you're thinking, because you have to clear like your mind of whatever's happening, like in your mind, whatever, so that whatever you say is like PC, or acceptable or whatever.
It's like even on here when we're bullshitting here, and even I take before I do 2 steps before I do it. I was like, shit, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do it, but just because for funny factor, or just because
to be fresh.
And to me, because that's who I am, dude. Like when I talk to my the watering hole I work at, when I talk to people who come to hang out, I'm pretty frank with them, and I'm who I am, dude. And I don't want them to think that who I am is what you get. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And but on the other hand, it makes it a good thing because they're like, oh, dude, you're refreshing, dude. Because it's just like you're being a smart ass, but it's cool. Like it's okay. And I think you're the same way with your with you do, Terrence. I think when you do your thing behind the mic at your other thing that you do, people like it, dude. People like that you call them out, or it's like, hey, this guy's calling me out, and they like it.
Yeah,
like it's like this is funny. This is fun.
And it's refreshing because I feel like everybody is so used to people tiptoeing around things, or like people not whatever. And if you had the freedom, and in the context of what you're talking about in my gig, talking behind the microphone in a show, like like I have the freedom to say a lot more than I would if I wasn't behind the microphone.
Sure.
Because there's that dynamic of this is a show and people are here to enjoy the show. And if you're going to do something that disrupts the show, then I have an obligation to call you out on that, because you're ruining everybody else's time.
Yeah, you're ruining my time. Yeah.
So
and that's what I was telling.
And we're getting deep, dude.
Oh yeah, deep throat, dude. Dally, was it does Dallas? Was her name? Debbie does Dallas.
Debbie does Dallas.
Yeah, we went deep throat. No, man, I just shit. I think it's just fun, dude. I think what we do here is a good time, man. I like what we do because we can just kind of cut loose and just talk. And like I said,
hey, let me ask you this.
Go ahead,
let me ask you this, because we touched on this and we kind of moved off of it. I want to go back to it for a second.
Sure.
Before I do that, if you're listening to this and you're listening on a platform that allows you to like or subscribe, please do that. I know a ton of you guys are listening on listening and watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel.
Sure.
We see the views. We love it. We thank you so much for listening to us. But subscribe. We want you to be subscribed to the channel. Let's add 15 more subs this week. So stop what you're doing right now. Click subscribe. Click the bell. Let's get some notifications over to you so we can get some stuff. We can get some stuff your way. Yeah. We want you to know what's happening once we get some stuff pulled out. Now,
go ahead.
To go back to what we were talking about a second ago, we were talking about the '60s Batman thing.
Sure.
I want to ask you, who was your favorite Joker? We've talked about Batman before.
Sure.
But I want to know who your favorite Joker is, because I feel like that's one of those characters that every time somebody else plays them,
Yeah.
it's something different.
Yeah.
So every Joker, there's almost no cross pollination there.
Sure. Joker, of course, most people would say, Jack Nicholson, but you know what? Jack Nicholson was it was kind of okay. I guess my Joker would be well, of course, it would be Joaquin Phoenix, but if we're just talking about the movies in general, the Batman movies in
Yeah.
general.
You can count Joaquin Phoenix. I mean,
He's
that was the
fine.
character.
He's killer. Yeah, he's a killer Joker. But I did enjoy. We were just talking about him, the one from not the 61. God damn it, just lost my train of thought here.
Jack Nicholson.
Not the Jack Nicholson. Isn't there another Joker? There's not another Joker, is there? Oh,
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one a lot, and I know people enjoy that one a bunch. But as an actor, Heath Ledger he got so deep in that thing, man. He got so deep in it. And I feel bad for the cat, man, because he got so deep into it. Joaquin Phoenix, again, he got into it really deep.
Yeah.
Um,
What would you say his diet was?
his diet was cigarettes and an apple a day, dude. An apple a day and cigarettes, dude. And that's
Apple a day and
that's
cigarettes.
That's balls, dude. That's hardcore. That's committing. But no, Heath Ledger, Heath Ledger, I would think was, like I said, Jack Nicholson, I would say is, a fan. I mean, my fan favorite, but
Yeah.
but my most favorite would be Heath Ledger, man. He was killer. And again, Joaquin Phoenix, he's just on a whole nother. That's a whole nother level, dude. He's just a whole nother.
What about him though? Why is he on another level?
He's another level, dude, because I think the way he was, dude, the way he and the scene that gets me all the time on the Joker, the scene that gets me all the time is when he's in the restroom by himself after he does his first kill.
Yeah.
After he shoots the guy in the subway, and he's in the restroom, and he's dancing and he's doing his thing, and it's just like,
Yeah.
dude, that's
He's
they
crazy,
said,
huh?
to do that scene. They said the way they do that scene, Todd Phillips said that they Walking Phoenix asked him, let's just go in the restroom scene, let me do this, and
Yeah.
he just did this. It was just loose. It was just like his idea to do
That
this
wasn't
shit.
scripted at all.
No, it was just his idea to do this shit.
Really?
He just cut loose, man. And it was just like, I think that's I love that. I love the crazier the better, dude. I love crazy, dude. Crazy's the shit, dude. I love crazy, and that makes the movie money, dude. He made the movie money, but
Yeah, for sure.
that being said, Heath Ledger. Who was yours, dude? Who's Joker?
You know, I'm a sucker for Jack Nicholson, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really like I think he still kind of kept a lot of the like comedic
Yeah.
60s comedic,
True.
value to it.
That's true.
But he was still kind of sinister with
Mhm.
like the way he, did stuff or whatever. And a scene from the 89 Batman film that I'll never forget was when they go to I think it was the an art institute thing or whatever. And they had that Prince song playing on the boombox. The guy was carrying the boombox, and he just starts like knocking stuff over and throwing paint everywhere or whatever. And it just that was like one of the first scenes where you got to see him like playing around.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
he was still crazy and like just kind of doing whatever he wanted to and playing around. So him I think he's probably my favorite. Probably.
That's cool.
But I think second to that would be Heath Ledger. I mean,
He's
Heath Ledger was kind of and I'm only saying that because it came out before the Joaquin Phoenix
Sure,
movie.
yeah.
So that was really the first time that anybody got to see like this psychotic,
Yep.
like mentally unstable person. And that's how he portrayed the character, was not just that he was a villain, not just that he was a bad guy, not just that he was, a thief or, whatever else. It was, no, this guy is just mentally unstable. Like he's actually crazy. And that's what makes Joker, in that, in that movie. And I don't, this is not a popular opinion, but I don't really care for Christian Bale as Batman.
Oh, I mean,
But I think that movie with Heath Ledger as the Joker makes it one of the best Batman movies.
yeah, because Christian Bale, dude. I mean, he is a great actor. He's a fantastic actor. I didn't even know
Unbelievable actor.
I didn't know he played. Oh goodness, what's the guy? Political guy. He played. He was on the Bush with Bush Cheney. He played Cheney, dude, and it was an HBO movie, and he played Cheney.
Yeah, what was that? What was the name of that movie?
I can't remember it, but dude, I couldn't even imagine that was
Yeah,
him, dude. But
I feel like that's a lot of his roles though. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
he's like he changes his like
yeah,
personality.
dude, he's crazy. Like they made him like heavy set, and it was phenomenal. Dude.
Was that the name of it?
I think so. But yeah, dude, he's a phenomenal actor, dude.
Vice.
Oh, Vice. Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
And he did a hell of a job in that movie, dude. But yeah, I agree with you with the Batman thing. I don't think Christian Bale was one of the better Batmans, but I think he saved that movie.
Heith Ledger
Heath Ledger
saved that movie. Yeah,
He did.
I couldn't agree more.
It was so good, dude. It was such a good movie. It was intense, dude. It was dark and evil. That being said, Batman. We're on the topic of Batman, dude.
Yeah.
The Batmobile. We discussed this.
Yeah, dude.
Before. What was your Batmobile?
Okay.
The Batmobile. For you.
So we, this came up in a conversation with us, and we thought we'd talk about this in the podcast. There is a Batmobile. I don't want to call it a car club, but it's like a Batmobile like meetup thing that happened. And there's videos on YouTube of this, and it was replicas of all of the different Batmobiles, and they all like got together in one place. And so there's a video on YouTube where you can see all replicas, like real life replicas of all of the different Batmobiles from beginning to
oh shit,
to now.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember if it had the one from the most recent movie with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
I don't know if it had that one or not, but it definitely went all the way up to the Tumbler, which was Christian Bale's Batmobile.
For me, that was the best. That was the best.
That was your favorite?
That was it was like very tank like, and I loved it, dude. It was fatty and it was thick, dude. I loved it, dude.
It also had it was also the Bat bike.
Yeah, the bike.
It came out of that. Came out of that thing. Yeah.
What was yours?
Mine was I like Robert Pattinson's.
Yes, and so did I.
Is it Pattinson? Pattinson.
Is it
Pattinson,
is it Paxton or Pullman? Paxton or Pullman?
Paxton or
Pullman? Paxton or Pullman?
No. I liked Robert Pattinson's because it was like a muscle car.
Sure.
It was like an old muscle car.
So since we're on him,
yeah,
were you a big what the hell is that movie called? When he was a vampire, were you a big Twilight series guy?
I've never seen one.
Really? Really?
Never seen one of them.
Well,
yeah, look at that, dude. Look how cool that looks,
it's
dude.
like a hot rod, dude. It's like a hot rod. I love it. I was, unfortunately, I was a fan of the Twilight
Were
movies.
you really? Dude, I would have never guessed that.
No, I was only you know why I was a fan? I was a fan because of one reason. There was one reason why I was a fan of the Twilight movies. It was because of Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
Okay. She has no facial expressions, and she's a terrible actress. But for some reason, I liked her. And then, because and I knew I liked her for a reason, because she did a Pat Bennett. Shit. I'm thinking about Pat. The reason why. Anyway, Joan Jett. She did a Joan Jett movie, and dude, she did.
You almost said Pat Benatar.
The reason why Pat Benatar is on my mind, because you know why? Because Pat Benatar in the news just said that she's not going to sing "Hit Me with Your Best Shot" no more.
What?
Because it can hurt somebody's feelings because of the shootings and whatnot.
Oh my!
And I'm not trying to be a piece of shit because of the shooting. Granted, Uvalde, we love Texas, Uvalde. That's a big thing. But that's neither here nor there. But it's like, Jesus, dude, it's just a fucking song, dude, and it's a song that hits me. You know, it's a classic, dude. It's a vintage classic song. You know, "Hit Me with Your Best Shot."
Let's go back to this Kristen Stewart thing.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm obsessed, dude.
Really?
Obsessed with it. Yeah, dude. And the reason why, because like I said, she's got the RBG face, and I love it, dude.
Okay,
So I love it. I'm a fan. She does in all her resting. Oh wait, that's it. Did I do it wrong? But you know why I did? You know why I did it wrong? Because I'm aging back. I'm getting younger. That's why I forgot. I'm getting younger. No, dude. She's yeah, that's what it was.
Red, green, blue
That's
face.
what I was thinking about. I was thinking about painting. Yeah, I was thinking about art. No, dude. She did great in the Joan Jett show, the Joan Jett movie. It was great. She did fantastic. She looked just like Joan Jett. She acted like her. It was great, dude. It was so good, man.
Is she like a celebrity crush of yours?
She used to be, not anymore. Not so much now, dude. She kind of fell out of the fucking world. She's not. Yeah. She's not even anywhere anymore.
What did she do? What's the last thing she was in? What did she do?
I think it was that. No.
She does kind of look like her though, huh?
Close. It was pretty close, dude. It was pretty close. In that movie too, with Joan Jett, the Joan Jett movie,
The Runaways.
The Runaways. what you call was a sister was in that too. Dakota Fanning, yeah.
Dakota Fanning.
Doesn't she have a sister? No, I thought she had a sister. Anyway, Dakota Fanning, she was in that too. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Kristen Stewart, I was a fan of, but like I said, she's dead from the neck up, but I like it. She was fine. She was fine, dude. She was fine. I like her. She's fine. She's fine.
Dead from the neck
Yeah.
up. That's good.
But she's good, dude. She's not a good actress, but I did like her. She was appealing to the eye. But
Who
if you didn't watch
who is your celebrity crush?
oh, that's got to be a hands down. It's either gonna be Emma Stone or
Okay, but let's
or,
talk
yeah,
about that for a second.
yeah, Emma Stone or Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah,
What is wrong with you?
Bryce Dallas Howard is she directs some of the Mandalorian series. Some of those episodes she does those, and she was also in the movie. And if you ever watch, everybody watch The Help, she's phenomenal in The Help. She's a hell of an actress in The Help. She did great. She killed it, man. So
Bryce Dallas Howard.
and she's also Opie's daughter. She's Opie, and if you know Opie's awesome.
Okay.
Opie's amazing.
I'm going to say this. If I had all the money to bet on who your celebrity crush is, I would not have any money because I would not have guessed Bryce Dallas Howard.
That's what it is, dude. That's what it is.
And it's because of her directing prowess.
Yeah, we'll say that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. And then also she was pretty like I said, she was also pretty amazing in was it the first Jurassic Park? The first one?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
She was good in the first one.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know why it is?
Jurassic World, right?
Yeah,
Jurassic
yeah.
World. Yeah.
You know what it is? She has that throwback to like the '60s ladies where they were curvy, they were heavier, they were thicker women. If you look at The Help, she was curvier, and even in the Jurassic thing, she was curvier.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, I mean, it's as good as you're gonna get. For TV.
You're. I feel like you're stretching the curvy thing.
No,
You're reaching a little bit. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's
For
good.
the curvy thing. I don't know about that.
It's good.
When I think curvy, I'm thinking about what's the chick with she played in The Heat.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah,
That's curvy.
Yeah, no, and I like her too. The Heat. Did you ever see The Heat?
Yeah.
With her, yeah, that was good. Yeah, well, yeah, she looked good in that. I thought she was great in that. I thought she was hilarious.
Yeah. That's she's a
And yeah,
caution your speed curvy.
oh yeah, I like that. That's okay. I'm a fan. I dig it.
She's a maximum speed limit curvy.
So that being said, we're talking curvy. That something that's not curvy is it's another classic movie I was watching the other day was this movie called Perfect. It was with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta. I think it was right after Urban Cowboy. I think he did Urban Cowboy, and right after that, I think he did Perfect, and he was like supposed to be because he's supposed to be a Rolling Stones writer, and this is when Rolling Stones stopped being about a magazine about music. It started being about bullshit.
Yeah.
So
like social stuff.
yeah, bullshit stuff. So he was writing an article about aerobics and whatnot, and Jamie Lee Curtis was like his focal point, or was not supposed to, but it became his focal point, and John Travolta. So basically, the movie's about John Travolta throwing his fucking nuts around and all his good shit around. So if anybody gets a chance, check out Perfect. It's a classic movie. It's an '80s
aerobic movie.
Aerobic movie, yes. And
Hey.
Jamie Lee Curtis is she was known as the Body back in the day.
Yeah.
'Cause she had the perfect body. Now what? I think now she's more attractive. I think now she's got the short hair.
I don't know about
I'm a fan of her now.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, Perfect was a good movie, and that led into my thing about aerobics being in the '80s and people were doing that, sweating to the oldies with Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
Richard Simmons, and it was a bunch of junk that came out back then, and it was just everybody had leg warmers and whatnot. Dude, it was.
Dude, how different does he look now, huh?
Bald headed. He's bald.
Dude,
We need to bring leg warmers back. Let's do that, dude. Let's bring leg warmers back.
We need to do that.
Let's do it. Let's bring leg warmers back.
Dude, John Travolta, man, he
did everything. Dude.
He aged like crazy.
He could dance, dude. That dude could dance though.
Yeah.
Did you ever like any of the Look Who's Talking movies?
I did. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, I was into that. Yeah.
I thought the first one was the best because that.
I agree.
Because they had what you call it, Bruce Willis, dude. Bruce Willis was
Yep.
all up in that shit. So they made it perfect. They made it awesome.
He's somebody else that aged.
Yeah, dude. He's
Crazy.
not he's not doing too hot right now, man. I think he's got the Alzheimer's. I think.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude. I think he's going down.
Oh, yeah. He
Yeah.
retired from acting.
Yeah,
or
he
whatever,
can't
right?
he can't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Dude, fucking
Wow,
downer
dude.
ass episode, dude. Fucking sad ass episode.
It's a
dude.
sad episode.
Sad episode. Fuck it. We'll keep going. I'll check it out. Dude, you know what another thing was? Fucking Ralph Macchio. That guy's got a goddamn book, dude. He's got a fucking book.
Yeah, he
dude.
does, man.
He's got a book.
What's the
dude.
title of it? It's
Waxing On, dude.
Waxing On.
Waxing On. We gotta check it out.
Get
dude.
get out of here.
We gotta buy it. We gotta read some excerpts on the show.
Get out
dude.
of here. We gotta get him on the show. That's what we need.
Yeah, we gotta get
Call him up.
we gotta read some excerpts out of the book, dude. You gotta read some.
We legit need to get one. We need to get
Oh,
get one of the books.
Dude, I'll go get it, dude. Barnes
No.
Noble. October what?
And we're gonna. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a full episode. No,
Break
we're
it
not
down.
gonna do that. Never mind. We're
No,
not
we
gonna.
gotta break it down. We gotta break it down, dude.
We'll just have to break the book down. Huh?
The whole episode will be called "I shot the
Waxing
clerk."
On.
I shot the clerk. That'll be the whole. That'll be the whole
I shot
episode.
the clerk.
I shot the
I
clerk.
shot the clerk. Best Ralph Macchio movie.
Dude, it is.
far. By
Besides
far.
Karate Kid. You know what I
It's
like?
better than Karate Kid.
No. You know what I like Ralph Macchio. My favorite Ralph Macchio movie is
My Cousin Vinny. You're
No,
right.
no,
It
no,
is,
no. No. With their kids. Jesus, the old movie from it's supposed to be portrayed. I'm drawing a blank here.
Karate Kid.
Outsiders. The Outsiders.
Oh yeah.
It had,
Yeah.
It was a star-studded
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
dude. It had Tom Cruise.
Uh-huh.
You know, jeez, man, everybody was in there. Emilio Estevez was in there. Rob Lowe, man, fucking. Dude, the cast was unlimited, dude.
Dude, that was a
Matt
good
Dillon
cast,
was in
man.
it, dude. Fucking Swayze was in it. Patrick Swayze. I mean,
Patrick Swayze.
yeah, the Swayze dude was in there. I mean, it was nuts. But no. So yeah, for me, my favorite Ralph Macchio movie was The Outsiders.
The Outsider.
The Outsiders. Yeah, of course I love fucking Karate Kid, but Outsiders was the shit.
My
dude.
Cousin Vinny, dude. My Cousin Vinny is
That's really
and I mean
solid.
he's a B character too. He's not even like
Yeah,
an
he's
A
not even the
character.
main.
But I man, God, come on, it's such a funny movie, dude.
So good. So good, man.
The Utes. He said, what'd you say?
What'd you say?
Did you say Utes?
Dude,
Yeah,
Herman
dudes.
Monster was giving him the business, dude.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
Herman
was.
Monster was giving him the business. So Trent, you were asking me about mine, dude. Bryce Dallas Howard was mine. What's
Irving.
your crush? What's your crush, dude? Hey, Crowder, dude.
Yeah, okay. I have a couple of celebrity crushes.
Mhm.
One is Zoe Deschanel.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of has like the girl next door look, you know, kind of thing or whatever. Another one is I'm a Tay-Tay fan, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm a Tay-Tay fan. So
Shit.
Taylor Swift is another celebrity crush, but my all-time celebrity crush is Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, and I'm looking at her right now.
She is perfect.
very dark.
Let me. I want to make sure that
Mm.
I'm getting this point across.
Mm.
Flawless. She's so beautiful, man.
I'm looking at her and it's like I dig the dark. She's very what's the word I'm looking for?
I love how you're trying so hard to
I'm
find
saying,
something.
no, not the words. No, Dusky. What do you say? So what? I don't know what her background is or whatever. I mean, I can, you know, okay.
She's beautiful.
So
She's so beautiful. Okay,
so
so
who's that? Deschanel? That's the one from
Zoe Deschanel?
Elf, right? Elf.
Elf, yeah.
And I like her because
Yeah.
she's very quirky. I like the quirky things.
Yes.
You know who my biggest? Take that back. Scratch everything I said. Strike that.
First picture, Jen.
Hey, strike that. Reverse it. My favorite. My favorite.
Okay, all right, I'm taking it back. It's not Olivia Wilde. It's Zoe Deschanel.
God damn it! I
Zoe Deschanel is
Lost it.
my absolute favorite celebrity crush.
lost it. I lost it. No, I lost it.
I still think Olivia Wilde's perfect.
But no, Deschanel's. I was talking about Elf. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that, but I lost it. But no, I can see. Like I said, I like her, and
Said she's quirky.
Corky. Yes, I like
Yeah.
Corky. Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Perfect. It came back. Yes, dude. Yeah. Okay, so
You don't have a brain tumor.
no, I don't. The girl from Sherry O'Terry, Saturday Night Live. Sherry O'Terry had a huge thing for her, dude. Sherry O'Terry, dude. We were watching.
I can't tell if you're messing with me right now.
No,
or
I'm
not.
serious. If we were talking about from Scream, was it Scary Movie? Scary Movie. She was in Scary Movie, dude, and not that one. Not that. You big, not that image. We gotta save that image so I can put that image on the thing.
Yeah.
On the. But no, Sherry O'Terry. She had, and there was something about her. She had something about her, dude.
This is
Something about her.
me.
She had something, dude. I don't know, but she was very funny, dude. When the chick is funny, dude, it blows me away. When she's funny, it blows me away, dude. Funny kills it, dude.
She looks like a step grandma.
I like her, dude. I like her.
Please clip that picture and send it to Angel so we can put that in the.
But I like her. I like Sherry O'Terry, man. She was something else, man. That's when Saturday Night Live was funny, though. I mean, that's when Saturday Night Live was killers.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. But that was
okay.
good.
So the Olivia Wilde thing.
Yes.
I've always had a crush on her. We were talking about how I was an extra in the movie Year One, that had Jack Black and Michael Cera and Olivia Wilde in it. And
where was this at? Where did this take place? Where was it filmed at?
Yeah, so it was filmed in a couple of different locations. A lot of it was filmed in this built set in Minden, Louisiana.
Okay.
And so I had to get up super early, every day to go on set there because that's where they built it and stuff. But the scene, I didn't get to work with Jack Black. I got to meet him, but I didn't get to work with him. I wasn't in the scene that he was in. If you've seen the got it's moderately funny. It's really not that good of a movie.
Yeah.
But the scene that I got to be in was when they're on the stage and the king is there, and she's like the princess or whatever, and the king like condemns her to the fire pit or something like that. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I was in that scene as a guard, and I was there with them and stuff, and so I got to work with her and be around her all day, and it like she's genuinely more beautiful in person.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And it was I don't know if it's because I thought she was pretty, and then I saw her in person, and I was like, "You're that much more."
You said that to her?
I said it to her, yeah, and I proposed to her actually on the spot, and she said no.
I would hope so.
There's that, but
let me ask you this: so me and you have a mutual friend, Trent. Me and you have a mutual friend.
Okay.
So the friend that we have, he's been in movies and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
and I respect the guy. He's been in movies, but I always get the thing that he gets cut. He's always on the floor.
He's on the cutting floor, dude.
You were on the cutting floor, were you?
I was not on the cutting floor.
Wow, dude, nice.
Actually, made it to the. I made it to
the finish, huh?
In fact, there's a scene. I got to kill a guy.
What?
In the movie. So I was this guard or whatever, and then in this particular scene, there's this uproar because there's these people that follow the princess, and she gets condemned to die or whatever, and then like there's an uproar and whatever, and the camera pans across or whatever, and I'm in front of the stage, and I got to fake kill a guy in front of the stage.
So what I want to know, dude, what kind of cash you make, dude? Did you make any cash?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was in college at the time, and it was a couple $100 a day.
What?
Yeah, so it was pretty decent money for being a extra or whatever.
Cool. That's cool shit.
It was a lot of fun. I filmed for a week. I got to do a week's worth of stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Harold Ramis.
Oh no shit! Yeah,
he was the director.
Yeah, he did a lot of shit, dude. Fucking Ghostbuster. What did
he was a Ghostbuster. He was a
fucking
Egon.
Egon, yeah, Egon, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's cool shit.
I got to meet him,
cool, man.
And he also did. I don't know if did you ever see Orange County?
Yes. He was
one of the funniest movies in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I thought so.
He was the director, and he was in it too. He was the
like
professor guy.
Yeah, he was yeah, he was great, man. I
Orange County.
think that movie was great. That one's really underappreciated.
Tom Hanks' son is in it.
Yeah, it's really underappreciated. Not Chet, not the other one, right? The one that's Jamaican,
Chet.
not Jamaican, right? Not the Jamaican one. But
Booyaka.
yeah, big up the Highland.
Big up the whole.
The Highland. No, dude. I always thought that movie was great, dude. I always thought that was movies. I loved Orange County. I loved it, dude. I thought it was funny, dude. It was great, but people hated it, dude.
Colin was his name. Colin Hanks.
I didn't. I'm not. Jack Black's cool, but I thought Jack Black was good in that movie, and then the teacher where he was a substitute teacher. What was it called?
School of Rock.
School of Rock. Yeah, School of Rock. I thought he was great in that. I thought those were.
That was a good movie.
Those were my favorite ones.
School of Rock was a
those
good
are my
movie.
two favorites.
And it's kind of hokey, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you watch it with the idea that you're watching a hokey movie,
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was a good movie.
School of Rock and
He was in Orange County.
in Orange County. Those were my favorite. Those are my favorite because he's like, I like when he comes out of his bedroom. He's like, somebody's got to piss in this, or I'm going to jail. Like he comes out the thing. Somebody's got to piss in this.
Or his brother's like, hey, I need you to go check the mail.
Yeah.
And then he goes, but don't I have to turn on your computer?
Yeah, dude. No, it's a great movie, dude. It's so funny, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was just great.
So anyway, I got to meet
cool.
Harold Ramis. That was a
cool
lot
shit,
of
dude.
fun.
He's a
whatever.
legend, man.
R.I.P.
That dude's a
R.I.P.
legend.
He's
Legend.
gone now, but
absolute legend.
it was intense, man. Like it was one of those things where you do the same thing 50 times in a row, and then you go eat lunch, and then you come back and you do the same thing 50 times in a row. It's nothing. There's nothing glamorous about it, like even for the stars, the stars of the movie, you literally just reset and do the same thing over and over and over, because the movie's not even like when you watch a film, you watch it and you're watching the final product. What you don't see is there's 50 takes of every single scene, and the movie is not made.
Yeah.
Basically, the movie's not made by the actors. The movie's made by the editors.
When they cut it up,
Like whoever's sitting behind the computer cutting up the movie, like those are the people that make the movie, and so it's not as glamorous as it seems, but it was a lot of fun to do. I don't know that I would do it again, but it was a lot of fun to do.
My biggest pet peeve on movies and TV shows and all that stuff is when they don't watch the goddamn water on the table, and the water goes from full, empty, full, or the sandwich goes from a full sandwich, empty sandwich, full sandwich, empty sandwich. I hate that, dude. It's like, who the hell's it? Who the editor? Is he not watching? Is he not paying attention? Dude?
Yeah,
He's like, that drives me crazy.
That is
drives me nuts.
That's
dude.
such a good point. That's
water.
bad editing. But let's go back to something really quick.
Hmm?
The fact that you said sandwich
Oh, hey, dude, hey.
instead of sandwich.
It's a sandwich, dude. It's a sandwich.
I need you to understand something. There is
wait. Is it Tupperware or Tupperware? Tupperware or Tupperware?
Tupperware is what I say.
Oh, I was making
Tupperware.
sure.
Yeah.
I was making sure we're on the same page.
Oh, instead of Tupperware?
Because when I was a kid, I always thought it was Tupperware.
Tupperware. No, so you say
I'm an idiot.
sandwich,
Sandwich.
and my
Sandwich.
brother, he listens to this podcast too. He'll hear this, but he says sandwich too.
I love sandwich, dude. It's
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
There's not a G in that movie. I almost said movie. There's not a G
Hey.
in that word.
Hey, sandwich.
Sandwich.
I can sing sandwich. I like sandwich, dude. I'm a kid. I'm a big ass fucking fat kid, dude. I like sandwich. I would eat fucking bologna. Dude, by the way, I ate bologna sandwiches, dude. Fried bologna sandwiches.
Fried bologna, dude.
I got fancy.
Piece
I
of
got
cheese on it.
I got fancy.
Oh.
I went all out. We got fancy, deli sliced bologna. Hey, you know what? It didn't fold. It doesn't fry up the same. You know when you get
The fancy stuff?
the shit. Yeah, when you get the shitty,
It
Oscar
curls
Mayer,
up
goes
and
like,
crusts.
it goes like this. It turns into like a little
Like a
hunch,
bowl?
like a U.
Yeah.
But with the fancy shit, the nice, expensive, deli cut stuff, it stays flat. It doesn't brown. It doesn't get burnt up. It's trash, dude. But we did have bologna
I
sandwiches.
want the char.
Me too. I want the char and I want the hump. Dude.
Hey, did you grow up eating spam sandwiches?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. We were so trashy that we went just out of the can. Like didn't even warm it up. It was just out of the can.
Just
Open
eat
it
it
up.
straight out of
Cold,
the can?
Cold. Yeah. I mean, because some people
For
fry it
real?
up. Some people cube it up and fry it. No. Just pull it out, fucking chop it up, and just eat it.
Oh, dude. Oh, so you are gonna die of cancer? Okay,
I'm sure I will, dude. I'm
Yeah,
sure I will. But I'm okay, dude. I'm a Hawaiian though. I'm Hawaiian.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Fried spam, like as
Yeah,
thin
it's
as you
good.
can get it,
It's good.
and then get it real crispy,
Eggs
dude.
and shit, dude.
Oh,
It's the shit,
God.
dude.
So
You know, we're talking lunch, we're talking food.
yeah.
So I just want to kind of, before we get out of here and whatnot, and we leave, and it's been a long night. It's probably like midnight now. So, but we did this. We do this for the 52.
It's for the listeners.
Yeah, the
man.
listeners, man. We love you guys doing this. Listening to us and
Absolutely.
following us and interacting with us. Adam G. Tessa, listening to us. We appreciate all those folks that listen to us. We appreciate you guys. Each and I can't even talk. My point is, we do this, but I said this episode 17, the reboot of episode
17.5.
17.5 is dedicated to the folks at Harry's Breakfast and Lunch. This is dedicated to y'all. Because of y'all, we have to be back in here, and it's okay. And maybe if we work things out, with Harry. We got to talk to Harry. Maybe we get some free lunch or something.
Hey, let's get him on the podcast, dude.
Get Harry on it. We got to talk
to Harry on the
podcast.
podcast.
Talk to Harry, dude, and maybe we can hammer this out, and it can fix my my angers and whatnot. But
so tell me why is this brought to the listeners by
it's
Harry?
dedicated to Harry, dude, because we wouldn't be here. Number one, we wouldn't be here doing this again, and
We literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Harry.
if it wasn't for Harry, we wouldn't be here, and we would have to get a new laptop and whatnot. And so no, maybe we can get Harry. I'm gonna tag Harry in this, and I'm gonna see if I can reach out to Harry and see what he says.
Yeah.
And
I want a quote from Harry.
we gotta get a statement from Harry.
A statement.
Let's step up the security at Harry's, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Let's step it up.
Step up the
It doesn't hurt.
security a little
Doesn't
bit.
hurt, dude. It just little goes a long way. That's it. I mean,
Little goes a long way.
Little goes a long way, dude. I got nothing else, Trent, dude. I mean, if you want to, Johnny, bring that damn hat because I want to see that ridiculous hat you got, Johnny.
Bring
It's
the hat.
ridiculous. And then I'm
If you're listening to this, he posted a picture on Instagram. He's wearing a
watch him.
ridiculous
Go watch him.
He's wearing a ridiculous bucket hat, and he's got the sides folded up like a douchebag. So he's gonna bring the hat next episode, and we'll record it with the hat on.
Yes.
Anything else before we go?
No, dude, I'm good. I'm like I said, Harry, we're gonna get your ass on this episode. We're gonna get Harry on this podcast eventually.
It's gonna get hairy.
It's gonna get very Harry's Breakfast and Lunch, and I'm gonna tag your ass, Harry, and we're gonna talk.
Tag it.
So yeah, I'm Talented Savage on Instagram, dude. Follow us, check us out, dude. The 52 is doing great, man. We're doing awesome. We're picking up a lot of steam, dude. We're doing great. We're getting a lot of new followers.
Hey,
every
and
week.
listen,
Love it.
you guys are listening like crazy, and I love it. I love that you're listening. Please subscribe. Stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stop. Pause the episode. And subscribe. You don't have to pause. We're at the end of the episode now, anyway. But subscribe to the channel. We want to get those subs up.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Real Trent Graves for me. Although I don't know how to post on Instagram. I thought I did.
It's okay.
I thought I did a post, Keith.
No, it's okay. We did stories, but that's okay. I'll take stories.
I don't know what the difference is.
I'll take whatever I can get, dude. And Johnny's a piece of shit because he don't follow you. It's okay. Johnny's shit
so
bags.
true.
He don't follow you, but it's
That's
okay.
so true.
It's okay. But I follow you, and we're gonna just keep, dude.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
How about that? I'm gonna keep trying.
This is a hell of a show. We love what we're doing here, and like I said, we did it the night before this goes up. I mean, we're doing this the night before, and it just shows how much love we have for you guys, and thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, follow us, the 52 Podcast on Instagram. This has been 17.5, episode 17.5 in the 52 Podcast. We'll check you next time. Adios.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.